This is the Iowa Weather Report for Sunday, October the 7th, 2012. Now time for our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have energy moving across the eastern Great Lakes and Ohio Valley with the trough that was and has been digging into the upper Midwest. We'll continue to bring some cooler conditions across the state today, but it'll be warmer today, highs in the 50s to near 60. All the precipitation will be well off to our east and to our south, leaving us with sunshine. Monday, winds switch around to the south and west. Temperatures warm up nicely, 60s across the state, some low 70s possible in western Iowa. With a system moving to our north, this will drag a frontal system down here on Tuesday that may spark off an isolated shower. Temperatures will drop back into the 60s Tuesday and unfortunately cool back off here on Wednesday, back into at least the 50s for highs, maybe low 60s in the south and west. And the precipitation moves into the Great Lakes and the Ohio Valley and up into New England. Thursday, we still have the cold air mainly just to our north, but it'll still be relatively cool. Highs in the 60s across the state seems to be about right. High pressure moves over to about between Madison and Milwaukee. Winds begin to slowly switch to the south. Have to watch that precipitation to our south. Temperatures will be back into the 60s. Saturday, here comes the Gulf of Mexico. It's open. Some showers and maybe a thunderstorm with a system coming in out of the south and west. Temperatures well into the 60s, maybe a few 70s possible. And a week from today, that system with the energy, which has a trough axis right across the middle part of the country with the energy over Iowa and Illinois, that'll be bringing the showers and thunderstorms, some fairly heavy rain to our north, and it will be mostly all rain because it'll be way too warm for any type of wintry precipitation. A couple days later, on October the 18th, it looks like a fairly decent system, if this is right, slightly negative tilt over Minnesota, South Dakota. And if this is right, we could see some very nasty conditions if this is right. Very cold air coming down, warm air coming up, showers, thunderstorms, some snow in the plains. We'll see if this happens. And at the end of the forecast on the 22nd, we have another pretty big trough over the eastern part of the country with energy along it, and then zonal from here westward. And you really don't see that much cold air. All the blue lines or the lower height values are well into Canada, so it's not going to be as cold as the previous cold waves. Looking at satellite image from last night, though, we had some low clouds, some few showers around, kind of drizzly and dreary across the Ohio and Tennessee Valley up into the upper Midwest. Elsewhere, it was fairly quiet. Watch warning app from last night, some freeze watches, freeze warnings, frost advisories across lower Michigan, Wisconsin, parts of eastern Iowa, into Missouri, Kansas, and into the south and west. And elsewhere, it was fairly quiet. QPF chart. Precipitation over the next 5 days through Thursday evening at 7 o'clock, showing most of this precipitation will be well to our north and well to our south. We could get an isolated shower with that system later in the week, but it won't amount to more than 1/10 of an inch.